Hello, I'm Shakuntala Santharan in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. Security concerns have apparently deterred many Afghans from voting in parliamentary elections. Less than half of registered voters turned out to the polls because of threats from the Taliban. At least 14 people were killed in a series of attacks across the country. There were also concerns of voter fraud. Still, President Hamid Karzai said the election was a step toward a brighter future. British police have freed 6 men who were arrested on suspicion of plotting to attack Pope Benedict as he visits the UK. A police statement said the men have not been charged and that they're not conducting further investigations. Meanwhile, the Pope has apologized to 5 people who were sexually abused as children by Catholic priests. But thousands of people have also protested against what they see as a lack of action over the scandal. Mauritanian troops have killed at least 12 fighters from Al-Qaeda's North African wing in a gun battle in northern Mali. At least 5 Mauritanian soldiers were also killed in the fighting, which happened about 100 kilometers north of Timbuktu. The same group is suspected of kidnapping 7 foreigners in Niger last week. A prominent human rights activist and journalist has been sentenced to 6 years in prison in Iran. Shiva Nazar Ahari was found guilty of plotting crimes against the state and, quote, waging war against God. Her lawyer says she intends to appeal the verdict. Rights groups say the charges were trumped up after Ahari took part in anti-government rallies last year. Army troops have opened fire on a group of separatist protesters in India-administered Kashmir. 3 people were killed and 25 injured. The crowd had defied a curfew to attend the funeral of a teenager who drowned last week when he was trying to run from paramilitary soldiers. Police say troops shot at the crowd after some mourners tried to set fire to the house of a pro-India politician. Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan has launched his election campaign before a crowd of thousands in Abuja. He's pledged to end power shortages, improve healthcare and ensure food security. But his election bid could split the country along religious lines. Many people in the north want a Muslim to be their next leader. And you can get more news on our website, aljazeera.net/English.